Here's uh here's the power cells. I got 5 of them here, and it's
Yeah.
charging up this capacitor bank. So all you do is just keep them wet. Keep them wet, and they'll continuously produce power. That we're hoping to get about 10 to 20 years life out of it. And the battery is also self-charging. Okay, so you don't have to plug it in to charge it; it recharges itself. So that's
Wow.
that's one amazing tech I'm working on right now.
It recharges itself.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, can you be able to explain
Yeah.
maybe?
So you would have, say like a computer battery, right? If you have my power cell like a computer battery, and
Yeah.
you're using your laptop all day, and then you shut it off at night, by the time you wake up in the morning, it's recharged.
To full capacity.
Yes.
That's interesting.
And you don't have to plug it in.
Where does it?
And
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was about to ask, where does it get the energy to?
It gets it from a sacrificial cathode and the quantum tunneling effect. So
Uh,
where you think that the electron flow from the cathode to the anode
mm,
cannot happen, it gets through this barrier without any means of getting through it. They call it a quantum tunneling effect. So the actual cell itself doesn't really have an acidic electrolyte. There's no acidic value to it. There's no galvanic action happening in the cell. I've
yeah.
made several that are dry, and I've made several that are like a gel, modified gel, but they're not acidic. They're totally alkaline.
Mm,
So, and the great part is you don't have to charge it because it recharges itself, and it will outlast any battery on the market. It'll last 10 to 20 years.
like,
So,
do you like? Have you built any that work so far, or is just a
yes. Oh,
concept?
yeah. Oh, no, it's working. I have a couple prototypes running right now.
Can we be able to see? Because even identity with health is wondering, man. It's saying what
Okay.
what are you talking about?
Okay.
Because like
I'll
let's
show you.
imagine such a
Okay.
battery. Yeah.
I'll show you one right now. Basically, the way it runs is all you have to do is sprinkle a little bit of water on it, and the battery will put out power for a couple of days just by sprinkling a little bit of water on it. Now, this cell here will
Yeah.
last up to 20, yeah, I would say a good 20 years before it would have to be replaced.
Till
Okay. So here's the power cells. I got 5 of them here, and it's
yeah.
charging up this capacitor bank. And these cells have been running for about a week now. I just sprayed them with a bit of water, distilled water,
Uh,
and yeah, that's it. So these have a magnesium and alum. Alum will protect the magnesium from oxidation. It's a preservant. You can use it for food preserving. So it's called alum, ALUM.
and like, so far, how many volts can you be able to get from
This
like
one,
the setup of?
this bank here is 9 volts,
Man, this
9
is
volts
crazy.
DC, and it's
And
running.
so right now, what is it doing? It's recharging itself.
Yeah, like if I were to disconnect the load on it, it'll start
Yeah.
recharging itself.
Or right
But
now, yeah.
like this makeup right now, it's just running continuously. So these are carbon graphite. They're used for making molds for like putting gold in there or silver and melting it inside a cauldron. So
Yeah.
I got these on Amazon. They're about 3 of them are like $36 US. So and then I fill it up with the alum and the magnesium. The post is your negative. The positive is the graphite. It's graphite ingot. So that's your anode, and the cathode is your magnesium. And it's filled up with alum. And I put a paper towel on it so it protect it. And you just
Yeah.
have to spray it with water.
So like once they run out is when you spray with water, then it activates recharging. Or
Yeah, you could even put them in the ground. You could put them in the ground, and just the natural moisture of the rain falling into the ground wets the ground. The cells will be charged up again. Or the morning dew, you could put it on your porch outside, and every time it rains, it puts moisture on the cell, and you got power. And you put enough of these in series, you could light up a whole bank of lights, right? So
somebody is asking that how many milliamps at 9 volts.
these ones are running at about each cell is about 40 to 60 milliamps per cell.
Then I see. You're saying the anode is graphite.
The anode is graphite. This box here is made of graphite ingot,
Yeah.
and the cathode is your negative post. So I got a post attached to the magnesium plate inside, and then you just fill it up all with alum. Put some water on it, and what's going to happen within the 3 days? The water hitting the alum is going to create a crystal structure. So it's like a crystal battery. And after that crystal is formed, you
Yeah.
get maximum power. So all you do is just keep them wet. Keep them wet, and they'll continuously produce power.
And you're saying this like can run like for years. You know, for years you don't
20
have to
years.
connect it
I'd
to
say 20
recharging.
years.
Or the
Yeah,
lifespan is about 8 years.
I would say 10 to 20 years easy, because the alum is a preservant. It protects the magnesium from oxidation. So if you have something that protects the magnesium's not going to deteriorate. Eventually it will, yes. So I would guarantee these will last 10 years, no problem.
Somebody is asking if you have any video of how to make
Yep.
to make
Yeah,
electric.
it's on my channel. Yep. I have it on my channel.
If any person followed step by step, they can be able to come up with it.
Yep. Exactly.
And Gerald say that he has a circuit which can help you to improve the output.
Yep. You could put a Jewel Thief circuit up to it, or Gerald circuit. Yeah, totally doable.
Then say CL is asking that it could be a chemical reaction. I think it means like once you add the water.
Yeah, like
Like
eventually the
yeah,
water is going to dry out, right?
yeah.
So all you have to do is just saturate them with water, and it starts producing power.
So if
It's
say you submerged them in water, it will produce power continuous.
Yep, continuous, nonstop. So you could put a
Okay.
like a fogger next to it on a
Yeah.
timer, and it will shoot moisture over it, once every day or once every 12 hours, and this thing will run indefinitely.
So maybe the only issue with it could be like how you can be able to scale it. Say if you want
Yeah,
to sell it to people.
it's easy to scale. You can get bigger blocks, graphite blocks, and
Yeah.
these are different than what John Hutchison was working on. He wasn't able to hook them up in series. For some reason, his cells would not work in series. These do. You can hook up 50 of these if you want, 100 of them, 200. It will just keep multiplying the power. So when I first got these going, each one was producing 2 volts DC at 40 milliamps each.
Yeah.
So you hook them all in series.
Mm.
There you go. And these are super caps. These are Maxwell super caps.
This is incredible. Like, have you? It's quite incredible. Somebody was saying that maybe
I'm
saying that
still
it's a
here.
great. You're saying that it's a great innovation. Let me try to. If you have any question for Mike Faraday about this, what he has just shown us, and Gerald is saying that yes, Mike is next level. There's somebody who's saying that like maybe selling it can be a problem.
Yeah,
Like
these are
if you want to make
completely
money
open
from it,
source. They're
yeah.
completely open source. It's so easy to make. Like, you do not need an engineering degree to make these batteries at all. They're very, very simple.